Hey everybody, Antikas here. Welcome back to another episode of the Crack Pack. Look at me! I got a wizard hat. I've been busy, and I'm the worst wizard on the face of Minecraft Earth. So, I've been doing all this research. I actually had to get assistance from Bray. He's out there somewhere, and Kat, they've been helping me along. But anyway, I helped set this room up. What do we do here? Put in a fireproof floor. Loud cicadas still being loud. Shh. I also made this ME wireless or ME terminal thing, which is cool. So, and we have all these ink things here from the bazillion tons of roses that have grown around this place. Things are going pretty well. I did get quite a bit of research done off camera. I went off exploring and scanning. Kat made me this lens thing. See, I don't even know what these things are called. That's what kind of wizard I really am. Thermometer. And you just go around scanning things. And I've done quite a bit of scanning. Shh. Yeah, see, I even scanned that. Oop, and sometimes you're too close. And you can't actually scan stuff. So it's kind of like when you're out. Oh, I don't think I've ever... No, I did. When you're out and about, you just kind of like, if you see something that you've never seen before, good idea to scan it. I think you can rig this up into goggles or something like that, and I'd like to do that eventually. Anyway, to make a long story short, if I look in my brand new golden bag of holding and I pull out my Thumb-a-Nomicron, you can see that I've kind of been researching all the things. No, not that. You can see all the stuff that I've unlocked. And this is because my mentor told me that if I didn't do this, I would kind of wreck everything. Like, one of the important ones is Node Preserver. I probably should do that other one. And Research Mastery, and also there was this other one. I think it's Node Preserver is the main one. So that I can scan a node and I get all these, like, points. And I get like research points, and then when I bring the research points back here, it tells me like I've basically scanned enough stuff to get 11 of these granums and 37 aquas and whatnot. And nodes will give you a ton, but you will drain the node, and you can break it if you drain it too much. But with this particular preserver thing. See, I will always leave at least one viz of each aspect in the node, unless I'm sneaking, which means I could break it. But I won't sneak when I'm scanning them. And which is good, because we're trying to find nodes and whatnot around the base. And we're going to probably move some later. There's this thing called Node in a Jar, where you can actually bring nodes to your base, and then you, like, arrange them in a different way. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know nothing about... I don't know nothing about no wizardry. Do I look like a wizard to you? Well, I kind of have the hat, but... really, I'm a science guy at heart, so I'm just kind of faking my way through this, actually. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's complicated. I started with Thaumcraft. I'm not sure that was a really genius idea on my part, but we're doing it. Okay. Anyway, today's episode, what I'd like to do today is give you guys a tour. The tower hasn't changed much. Still work in progress. Kat's building that. I helped a little bit with the room, but she did basically everything. I just moved things around and put a water source in the center so you can fill up this crucible. I know there's a big Thaumcraft altar. No idea where we would put something like that. I did do some work on the house, which we will come check out. Look at all these roses. These are great because, see, what happens here, why we're growing these, is you can take a rose and you can turn it into 2 shadow ink. And that you can use to refill your scribing tools. So if you look at my bag here, I've got a set of my own scribing tools. So every time you start like a piece of research, if I pick out of the book, let's just pick something just to show you guys. My Thumb-a-Nomicron. Yeah, so if I pick something new out of the book, like let's say this one, and I click on it, it gives me the research. As long as I have, I don't have paper. As long as I have scribing tools and paper, it will give me the research, but it uses a little bit of ink off of that. So every time I need to replenish the ink level, I just put a little shadow ink in there. That's the basic idea for that. Thing is, these damn flowers grow like a weed, and we have no real way of controlling them. So they've just it's gone way out of control. I've already cleared out almost 3 stacks. Maybe an hour or two before this recording. But anyway, that's okay. Bray brought this amazing cat monstrosity. I don't think it's displaying right in my texture pack. I think it looks like a some kind of Frankenstein monster. I'm assuming these pieces are connected in the real statue. I don't know. Inside the house, I've done a few changes. I got the door looking all snazzy. I'm going to show you guys the best feature of my house, okay? Last episode, I talked about having a toilet in the middle of the house. Guys, check this out. You got levels? You got levels to deposit? You just sit up here and you squat. They go super fast into the toilet. Later on, I'm going to rig up some stuff to get XP out of that tank. So that is the new toilet, and I love it. And then we have all the space here to put other things. Damn bugs. Too loud. Inside, I've been working on bringing in Kat's stuff. She's working hard. Don't disrupt her. So I've been trying to bring in all the witchery stuff that she's using inside and kind of arranging it in a nice way. Moving things around periodically. This is a magic chair. This is really cool. You sit on this, and then you can use the spinning wheel, but when you get off of it, poof, you go outside the house. Teleport. Pretty neat, eh? I like that. I'm impressed with that. This door here actually needs some work. I don't know why I got the wrong door there. We'll fix it later. I'm working on moving all these machines downstairs. I have a factory system set up for mechanism down here. This is just an ore refinery process. I'm not going to turn it on. It's insanely loud. I just pull out that wire when I want to turn it off for now. I have all this unprocessed stuff, but right now we're really good for ore, having run the digital miner quite a bit. I do have a lot of work to do around the house. Quite a bit. This is the tank for the toilet. And I get no end of entertainment out of this. And it's full, almost. So, eventually we'll hook... And we have a lot of... Like, it's really tight for space down here. There's a tree farm. I'm working on it. Working on it. Oh dear. That burned. I'll probably never be able to keep that from burning because of that fireplace upstairs. But that's okay. So yeah, things are coming along well. Also, we've been working on the project in the overworld, and that's kind of one of the things I want to focus on today, actually, before we get out of here. But before we get started, Kat helped me prepare a box, a starter gift for Kitchen. My buddy Kitchen, who's recently joined the server. And so we have all this stuff for him, and I hope everything's in here. She said she's got fish to help him tame a cat, free runners, a jetpack, a piece of luggage so he doesn't feel lonely, an energy cube, tools, name tag. I mean, the works, right? She's awesome. She thinks of everything. So what I'm going to do is we're going to box this up like so. And we've got a sign. I'm going to fly this over to Kitchen's place, where it's a lot quieter. He's unfortunately about, I don't know, 6,000 or 7,000 blocks away in the overworld. I have it on my map. I don't exactly know the exact location. I helped save him the other day, but I don't remember where it is. This is going to take a while. Oh, crap. And I should have filled my jetpack up before I went. So what we're going to do, we will charge up the jetpack, fly over there, leave him a gift, and then we'll come back and we'll start on our project. Wow, we finally made it. So check this out. This is where Kitchen lives, all right? 1626, negative 2516. This is the path that we took. Keeps on going. Down to there. Negative 588, 2550. It's like 5,000 blocks to get here. Plus. Now, on the way, I kind of discovered a couple of cool things I thought would be really funny to, like, integrate into this gift. This is what Kitchen lives in. He lives in a zombie spawner, which I think is awesome. But I kind of want to kick it up a notch. I don't know. I brought him. I found a slime island on the way, and I thought he may have some value out of this. So I was thinking, this is really stupid and dangerous, but let's replace this floor with slime. It's risky. It is. I've no doubt. Put all the blocks that we gain in his chest. there's a good chance a zombie's gonna spawn and kill us. If that happens, I'll be really upset. I will spawn 5,000 blocks away from here. Probably just re-record the episode, and this will have never happened. But I just thought he might use this stuff, you know? And there's no slime islands around here. I took a look on the way in, and I couldn't actually see any. So I thought, oh shit. Pardon my French. We don't want to pop off torches off this thing. We do not want zombie spawning in here. I am going to put some flowing slime, though, which is terrible, I know. He might get killed by the slimes. But if he's smart, he'll grab a bucket, and he'll scoop it all up. And then he'll have the means... Oh, shoot. Did you guys see that? He'll have the means to get as many slimes as he wants. In fact, with a flowing bucket of slime... You can he's going to be jumping around. That's going to be awesome. Oh, man. This is funny. Yeah. With a flowing bucket of slime... I guess this one needs to come out, right? He's going to be able to get king slimes, actually, if you're patient enough. I crashed the server on the way here. Ooh, we just leveled up. All that travel, it was too much. Okay, so that's pretty good. And then what we're going to do, where are we going to put this? We're going to have to put some extra torches up on the walls, I guess. There we go. This is funny. This is gonna mess him up. I hope this messes him up. Right? Like, that's the whole point here. I can give gifts and stuff like that, but there's gotta be more to it than that. It's gotta be... it's gotta be messed up. If I'm gonna give somebody a gift, I want there to be a certain level of challenge. God. Okay. Yeah, so this is all liquid stuff, so I still think nothing can spawn here. Yeah, it's good. Just hit F7. Okay. Okay, on top of the zombie spawner, we're going to put our box. We're just going to leave the whole cardboard box. And we're going to put a sign on it. And we'll just put from cat and ant. Hope you enjoy. There we go. Oh, kitchen. Oh, and I've got to put this here too. I do have some slimy dirt. We just planted in here. Let's see here. I've got in this bag here, I've got 7 slimy dirt. So let's just put this, we'll put this outside. There you go. Nothing to see here. Yeah, so this has been totally worth it. I mean, I traveled thousands of blocks, but... Oh, yeah, okay, that's right. Oh, it just goes on regular... You don't have to put it on slimy dirt. Well, we're going to put it on slimy dirt anyway. There, now he's got everything he needs to get started. Kitchen said he was going to record videos. I just want to give him a head start. I put a miner in there and a bunch of other stuff. Oh, and we should probably put his blocks back. Less mossy cobble. He can put moss ball on his tools and whatnot. So, jumping. It's fun. I love jumping. There we go. Have fun with that, kitchen. Thanks. All right, guys, we're going to go back to the base. A lot of stuff I wanted to do this episode, probably running out of time. I'll see you guys, oh, God, in 10 years. Wow. I think I crashed the server once or twice. That's a long trip, and we need to figure out a better way to do this kind of stuff. I was thinking maybe teleporters, maybe? Because here's the thing, power gliding like this, it's awesome for moving really short distances, but long distances crash the server. The server just can't unload the chunks fast enough, and then too many chunks get loaded, and then memory gets clogged up, and then boom, everything dies. So this is what you saw last time. Last time I was on, there was a tower actually right there where that wood is. and Kat actually ripped it all down, and she did all the math, and she put all this triangulation in place. So this is where the 3 towers are going to be. Here, hang on. 3 towers, 1 at each point. So I guess we're going to have to build a tower here. And then my job is to bring in the giant tree. So, woo, that was close. So what I did was I started building a tree out of this hawthorn wood, which is really cool. And then I built it up quite high. It was over this level here. And then I was like, damn, I don't know how to do all those branches. So I went over to AJ's place. He gave me one of those Twilight Forest stout oak saplings or whatever they are. He had a couple of. And so I planted one, put a chunk loader, and it grew. And now I have this tree. So I'm thinking, I wanted to have a warped tree, kind of like twisted and sick at the bottom. I may be able to divert it slightly and alter it, because it's pretty much just a straight shaft. So we're gonna work on that. Then I had to cut down all the wood I cut or placed. We had like 1,000 ants to kill. It was awesome. So this place is a mess. It's a mess. I mean, we have this outer wall perimeter thing. My vision is captured mathematically, but what it's supposed to look like overall, we have a lot of work to do. And that's okay. I like big builds. I will get this done, I promise you. So my first priority is getting this tree done, and then everything else will get cleaned up afterwards. So what I'm thinking is, this is why I was doing the Thaumcraft research, and I wanted to get the Wand of Equal Trade. I am debating switching to this kind of wood. I have a few things to figure out. I have to do some science, magic science. I don't know what's going to happen when I try to Wand of Equal Trade these Twilight Oak blocks. Are the leaves going to perceive that as a block update and start despawning? I'm not sure. And that would be really bad if it did happen. I would want to maybe replace the leaves first. I'm not really sure. I think we're going to test this out. So what I have is a Twilight Forest Twilight Oak tree that we can use for testing purposes. And if it goes all bad, it's no big deal. The world will not end. It will just get all messed up, and we'll just forget about it. And then what we want to do to the final tree, we'll have kind of the science figured out. Like if I have to go in and shear all the leaves, I will do that. That's fine. So let me show you guys the test tree. Alright, here we have the test tree. This is my materials wall. So if we are going to stick with the Twilight Oak wood because of despawn issues and whatnot, I got some opinions from Kat, actually, and she kind of agreed with me. We were both on the same page that these factory blocks for the corrupt part of the tree were probably the best matches for the Twilight Oak. And she uses the vanilla texture pack, and I use the Sphax pack. Not that, you know, not all the textures are actually Sphaxified, but that's okay. That's okay. The colors are perfect. Now, if I switch over to Hawthorn, which is kind of the plan, kind of discussed it, and this probably is the best block, and I'm okay that it doesn't have like a Sphax texture. I don't care, actually. It looks fine. And I'm probably trying to mix this in somehow. These are the 2 best blocks. So the question is, will it exchange? I don't know. Let's find out. And what's going to be the impact? So bag open up. Alright, so I have my wand right here. This is my pride and joy. I spent all my time working on this with Bray's help. And what we're going to need, actually, hang on. We're going to need some of this hawthorn wood. Probably not that much. Just a bit. Just for test purposes. So, let's see what happens. This should be okay for the base, but I want to make sure that it doesn't go all messed up. And I'll probably, on the actual tree, I'll probably expand the base so that it's wider. So for a Wand of Equal Trade, what you have to do, oh man, to explain this, you have to make the foci, which is a separate piece of research, and then actually make it. And then you press, I think it's F. Is it F? I think it's F. And then you can put it on your wand. And then what you do is you shift right click, or yeah, I think that's what it is, shift right click. And then you just punch it. Now, this is really messed up because it depends on where you punch it to see if it actually detects connected blocks, which is a pain in the ass. So, some things, like I was testing out with cobblestone, some things will actually perceive a whole wall as connected, and other times it won't. You can see how time-consuming this would be, right? This is the stuff I wanted to figure out. How much effort is this going to be? Oops. Hello, grass. So, okay, so this is a pain in the ass. And actually, I would probably be putting the iron stuff down here. Now, here's the important part. What happens when we do nothing? Huh? Did we lag out? A wonderful lag spike. We're okay. Alright, so we converted these ones here. Are the leaf blocks going to despawn? Like, I'd almost be happy leaving the leaf blocks here, but I'm not really sure. And what we could do, I cut all these hawthorn leaves. This is time-consuming, though, right? Like, it's going to take a lot of effort. Ooh, I can't stand on this thing. I keep falling off of it. Oh, shit. Dumbass. I'm a stupid idiot. Forget... Just forget everything you just saw there. Alright, this is what we want to do. We are lagging, unfortunately. So can we try to update these leaf blocks? Seem to work okay. I mean, overall, oh yeah, look at the inside blocks did not convert. That's not really what I wanted. How's that look? Yeah, so there's an issue. If we want to actually get in there, we're going to have to probably break a couple of blocks. And then we could probably put in a couple of hawthorns. There aren't a lot of these big bushels, but look at this. Yeah, I mean, it's not really what we want to be doing, right? Like, it isn't converting easily into hawthorn leaves. And we're lagging like crazy, but aside from that, even what I just did there, it'd be time consuming. The good news is that it doesn't seem like the leaves are despawning if I convert a branch. That was my biggest fear. Because that's cool, right? Like, I could do that, no problem. Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? Like, I don't know what the math is involved here with the conversion. But that was good. Like, that was really good. Now, let's go up here to a more complicated piece of the canopy here. And let's convert the wood. One of these guys. Let's just wait to see if there's any leaf blocks despawning. I don't think there's gonna be. But we discovered this, which is not cool. Yeah, there's not gonna be any leaf blocks despawning. Okay, so that's not an issue, but this is an issue. Even if it perceives a block beside it, it doesn't do like that. One block deep. So my other option, and I really do like the hawthorn leaf, but my other option is maybe keeping the hawthorn wood with the twilight oak leaf block. Not what I wanted to do. Or just forgetting about it and just letting the inside be the twilight oak leaf block. And you can see it if you're close, but I suspect you won't actually see it if you're far away. So let's try that. I'm out of leaves. I bet I am. Let's go land. Take a look. So these are some design issues that I have to sort out. What the best answer is, I'm not entirely sure yet. I haven't really figured it out. That's cool. I mean, it works really great on the surface. It really does. You mess up, though, and you hit the tree and you're screwed. See, that looks like it's doing the inside, right? It sounds like it. What else? What else is converting there? I have no idea. Yeah, like, did we glitch out? What's going on here? I don't even know. How many times is it going to convert what's here? It doesn't even look like it did the inside. I don't know, guys. Am I causing all this lag? I don't even know. It looks okay from down here. If that's the route we take, I think even though there's Twilight Oak leaves in the center, I think it would look fine. I think. But give me your feedback. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Jesus, the lag is terrible. This is like 1 week into the crack pack. And then the other thing we would be doing is putting in blocks like this, you know, corrupting the base. So it is going to be a giant process. Also, I want to modify the tree. Big project. Definitely want to start it and do it right. So I'll wait for you guys to give me some feedback. And I will see you guys again soon. Bye, everybody.